Hello all, I hope you are having a fabulous day. My name is Reggie and today I'll be sharing with you a review for Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Albertalli. Do you have the book? I don't know why I didn't hold it up during that. First, let's start with a synopsis. As our story begins, Simon is gay but has yet to come out to anyone about this other than a secret anonymous email pen pal. One day, Simon stays logged on to his email on a public computer and an acquaintance discovers his secret and tries to use information to blackmail Simon into helping him get closer to one of Simon's friends. Simon is then forced to decide how and if he should come out or if he should give in to this blackmail. Upon first inspection, this plot seems dark, and it actually is. At its core, this book is about a kid being blackmailed into coming out. But Becky Albertalli's gift, specifically as a storyteller, is that she doesn't make this book dark. This is a happy and joyous book and is so uplifting and just brings a smile to your face. We definitely feel for Simon, but Becky doesn't let us dwell on that. One of Becky's huge successes within this book is her depiction of many topics that are glossed over in YA, such as sex, family relationships, specifically parent and child dynamics, as well as a realistic high school setting. So let's delve deeper into some of these topics. Simon, as most teenage boys and teenagers in general, thinks about sex. One thing I love about this is that it's in the book, but Becky isn't drawing big, shiny, flashing arrows to it. She's not highlighting it and making it the focal point of the story. It's part of his life, so it's a part of the story. She makes it that simple. My favorite thing, however, is Becky's talent for writing incredible relationships. Simon's relationship with Blue, his secret cute little pen pal, is pretty much the cutest thing I've ever seen. Reading their emails to each other always put a smile on my face. And while I loved Simon's relationship with Blue, what really blew me away was the way she depicted his relationship with his family. Their dialogue does not feel at all forced, it feels very realistic, and they also present themselves as a family who loves each other in a very simply humble way. It just feels real, and that's probably one of the things I'm going to say a lot in this review is everything feels realistic, everything feels real. But when you're reading a contemporary story and a realistic fiction story, that's what you want out of it. So you want that realistic and relatable and true, even if it's heart-wrenching, part of the story, and Becky does that. Simon also has some really great friends, both new and really old friends. One of the things Simon has to deal with throughout this book is how to come out to his friends, or if he's going to even during the course of this book, because even though he knows his friends will be super accepting, he doesn't know exactly how they'll react. And in that split second, he's worried that they won't react the way he wants them to, or if they accept him, then he feels bad that he's waited this long to tell them. He's also in the middle of the most realistic high school setting I have ever read about. We have some typical but minimal teenage drama that I think adds to the story in terms of the relationships and the way the relationships develop and progress throughout the story. And I like that Becky depicts friends that get together for common interests versus some kind of hierarchy. And that's like how my high school experience was. Another thing I really like about Simon is that he's not the star pupil, he's not the best in his class, he's not the star of his play. He's interested in drama and theater, and he doesn't have the lead role. In fact, if I remember correctly, he has a pretty minor role in the play and the production, but he still loves it. One aspect of that I like is that he's not the greatest person there. He's not the star. And the second part I really like about that is that he doesn't let that he's not the star get him down or take away from his hobby. He doesn't care. So many times in books or even in other forms of media, you will see either the star being the center focus or someone who didn't get that starring role or whatever it is, not get the A, highest grade in the class, whatever it is, get down on themselves and get upset with themselves and that take a focus. Like Simon has neither of those. He's just in it and he loves it, and that is so great. We need people to be like that in media so we can understand that it's okay not to be the best at something and still love being in it. And also, this is such a small part of the story, but so many parts of this book are a small part of the story. Even the blackmailing and coming out to an extent are a small part of the story. And while that's the focus and that's an important part, and I'm not taking away from that at all by saying this, the book is about Simon and all the different things that make him up. And it's not one thing over another. They're all there. And I really like that. I don't know if I articulated that well, so don't take that the wrong way that I'm saying the focus isn't on something that's very important, which is his coming out process, because that is, of course, very important. It's just that this book is more than that. It's all the things that make Simon tick, not just one thing. So I've talked a lot throughout this review about how this book has felt super realistic to me. It's the little touches that Becky puts into this story that adds credibility to make this process seem realistic. Besides the fact that I feel like it seems realistic and it feels realistic, what I mean by that is this is a kid who's not the best at theater. This is a kid who has an unhealthy obsession with Oreos. This is a kid who gets frustrated or upset with his sister when she doesn't understand a Harry Potter reference. This is a kid who goes and hangs out with his friends in the basement and feels like a third wheel. This is a kid who has so many traits that feel realistic to you that you do not doubt that the other aspects are just as realistic. And I think that is the little touches that Becky Albertalli put into this book that made the entire thing so much better. It's hard to articulate what I'm trying to say, and I don't know if I'm explaining this well. Becky also has one of the best quotes of all time in the story. I just love it so much, and I shall read it to you now. Why is straight the default? Everyone should have to declare one way or another, and it shouldn't be this big awkward thing whether you're straight, gay, bi, or whatever. And it's coming from a character, again, that you trust so much and you love so much, that has built such credibility with you that you're just like, oh my gosh, I feel for you so much and I agree with you so much. But it's also poignant and precise and short, and I love it. That to me really is a testament to this whole book. It encapsulates the best parts of this book, is a poignant and precise and important but credible and relatable character coming together to present the story. This is easily one of the best books I've read this year. I did give it 5 out of 5 stars, and it is a wonderful debut book from Becky Albertalli, and I'm highly looking forward to her next book, The Upside of Unrequited, which comes out in spring 2017. So that is all for my review of Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. I hope you did enjoy this review. If you did, you should give it a thumbs up. If you plan on reading this book, you should let me know in the comments down below, and if you have already read this book, you should talk to me about it in the comments down below, because I would love to talk to you guys about it more. Subscribe if you haven't already. I will be posting more reviews very soon, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!